worship you. I can only imagine, yeah. I can only imagine. Surrounded by your glory, what will my heart feel? Will I dance for you, Jesus? Or in awe of you be still? Will I stand in your presence? Or to my knees will I fall? Will I sing hallelujah? Will I be able to speak at all? I can only imagine. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Many of you from the chat know me, Jim S. My interest in the prepping community is largely radio related. That started for me back in 1980 when my dad put a CB on the car. A lot of the digital stuff and computers have just completely changed the hobby as they have everything else. That's how that goes. Be interested to hear from everybody. We shall go from there. And future videos, we'll discuss the preps and all that good stuff too. I do love the prepping community and all the stuff going on with that. This is it for now. Jimbo out. I will talk to y'all later.
Friends would come to me and just be like,
Okay, guys. Good to see you guys in here this evening. Welcome back. See what we got in here this evening. It's a pretty big night tonight. I think Jim would be very happy, very proud to be. Sorry, I'm a little crooked and messed up here. Grammy's house, elusive prepper, independent Marine. Yeah, good to see you guys. Appreciate you being here. True American Loretta, good to see you. Richard Christopher, James Davis, good to see you. B&B Home, Lark Wildman Survival. Excuse me. Let's see. Rosanna Jones, good to see you. Joe Morgan, good to see you, man. Let's see. Christopher Lazarick, good to see you. Appreciate you being here. Karen Miner, Chris Marie, Skid Kid, good to see you guys. Green Thumb Prepper says, if it's okay with everyone, I'll just take my prize now. Good luck, brother. Zane, good to see you. KY Survival, Full of Hope. Please set up a PayPal email address so I don't have to use super chats, please. Well, I appreciate that a lot. I do have a PayPal. It's down in the description or the about the channel, whatever it is. I can't remember what the tab's called, but it's in there. And thank you very much. I appreciate it. Chuck Brett, good to see you. Going well. I'm sorting mags, phasing old ammo for new. Sounds fun, Joe. Angie, good to see you. Widgets World, Be Charming. Good to see you guys. And there went my chat every time. Flow Grown Homesteader, good to see you. Shorty, good to see you. Donna, Chris Pyatt, Jeep, good to see you guys. There's Comrade. Good to see you, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Comrade was supposed to be here with me this evening. It looks like his computer's down. He was going to answer some questions and help me give away some goodies. I guess that's not going to happen. It happens though. I mean, I understand I messed this computer. Some days I just don't think it's going to get me through. Regina, good to see you. Tooth Fairy, good to see you. I think that almost catches me up, guys. It's all right, comrade. I totally get it, man. I totally understand. Trust me. Prepper Book Club, good to see you. All right, and that I could try to StreamYard on my phone. I sent the link to Discord. If you got Discord on your phone and you hit it, it should take you right to me if you want to try it. You got a ghost over there, Tommy. I don't know what that was. It was outside. It was a big boom. I don't know. I was just waiting to hear people screaming or something. Hey, Jeep Girl, good to see you. And I am feeling much better. Thank you. Arizona Prepper, Kim's Farm Life, good to see y'all. I'm going to give it till, what time is it? 7:11. I'll give it till 7:15. Most people should be trickling in, and I'm going to give away a radio. We got 8 of them to do. So we'll just space them out and take our time. Well, not take our time too much because y'all know I love giving stuff away. Mike Richmond, good to see you, man. Thank you for being here. Homestead Homeboy, good to see you. Got your work clothes on, Papa? I just wear them sometimes. I don't think I need the hat, though. Get this guy. I don't need no Jeep hat. Hey, Michigan Outpost. Good to see you, man. I'll pray for Heartland Survival family. If you haven't heard, please check his channel and send condolences. I absolutely did. That's absolutely terrible. His wife lost her grandfather. He was a school bus driver, for those of you that don't know. And he was murdered with a bus full of children. Murdered. He later died in the hospital, but he was murdered in front of a busload of children, stabbed. Just some random guy. So yeah, absolutely. That's hard. Please keep them in your prayers. And D9 from the great state of Texas, keep her in your prayers as well. Most of you already know she was attacked by one of her rams, and it messed her up pretty bad. She'll be recuperating for a while. So please just keep them in your prayers. Hey, Mames, good to see you. Carolina Family Preppers, good to see you. Christ is the Answer, good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Five Virgins Prepper, good to see you. My net is barely working. That's not good. A lot of people are having trouble with their internet and their cell phone service today. Or around here, anyway. Our cell phone service is getting terrible around here, actually. Regina Morgan, good to see you. Tooth Fairy's internet, too. I mean, you guys are several miles apart and both be having internet problems. That might be something to kind of watch. Problems in UK too, yeah. Has anybody got any word how Australia is faring today? I seen a short video where they, I think it was 16 police officers to arrest very, brutally. I mean, arrested 2 folks for not wearing their mask on the beach. All right. Comrade is here. Let's see if this will work.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Groovy.
That will work.
Yep. I've never done it on my phone before, so.
Yeah, the phone's kind of awkward. I like the camera part. It's usually better just to go with voice, I've found, using the phone, because once you go on video, it's like it starts breaking up and lagging real bad. And
yeah.
So. But you're here. That's the important. Everybody that don't know, Comrade Radio Prepper, he's got, I mean, he does it's the same type of stuff that Jim did. And he'll tell you he's not as knowledgeable as Jim was, but we'll see, because I'm sure you guys got some questions for him, and we're giving away the radios tonight. So, and he was gracious enough to pretty short circumstance or short notice, and he's here. So I really appreciate that.
Yay. Hi, guys.
Hey, B Charming, good to see you. And if I've missed anybody else, I apologize. But it's 7:16. It's time to give away a radio.
All right.
Let me see here real quick. I've got the random comment selector here. Let's see. And if I do this right, it should appear
right on the flag.
There we go.
All righty.
Actually, we'll blow it up here. All right. All right, guys. Here's the first one. Big German prepared. And I didn't even see him in here yet. But that don't matter. You write that down. And that is our first one of the evening.
Congratulations. Hi, everybody in chat. I know I was in chat earlier, but I just want to say hi to everybody.
Is Big German in here? He's usually one of the first ones in here.
So,
all right. Well, while we wait
maybe
for a
he
while,
had something to do.
Yeah. Never can tell. But you want to go ahead and just tell us a little bit, people that might not know you, like how you got into radios and how long you've been doing it and all that, the typical generic question type stuff. Uh-oh.
Sure. I got into ham radio. Am I there?
Yeah. Yeah, you're on.
Okay. Okay. I got into ham radio in 2009, and I got into it simply because I was a prepper before. And the one prep I was lacking was communications. I mean, I had a CB, had a couple of walkie-talkies, but they weren't worth a fart in the wind. This is the best way to put it. So I talked to my wife. I said, hey, I want to go get my ham license. She's like, how much does it cost? $15. Okay, go have fun.
Right. That's doable.
The test itself was, the technician test was 35 questions long, multiple choice. And I didn't know anything about radios or electronics. I just did some quick studying on the on QRZ.com. Actually, they have practice tests there, and I kept taking them. And basically, memorized the answers
Right.
and went to take the test and passed it the first time. A couple of years later, I went for my general and I failed it. So I actually buckled down and studied, and then I got my general, and I've been happy ever since.
Nice.
Yeah. Funny story. I was actually sitting.
Oh, you can go ahead. I was just reading this.
On. I had an earpiece in, so I wouldn't disturb my wife. And then I hear somebody call over the repeater, asking for some help. So I helped him out. He asked me to call his daughter. He gave me the number and everything. Let her know where he was. This is during the state fair. So there's like a metric crap ton of people at the fairgrounds. Right. So I called his daughter, and she's like, "Hello." I'm like, "You have no idea who I am, but your father is on his radio. His battery had died, and his phone battery had died, and he wanted me to reach out to you to tell you he's at the 4-H building." And I stayed on the phone with her until she got him. So yeah, that's one of the good things about ham radio.
That is cool. It's very cool. Does anybody have any? Just get kicked off with some questions, or
why am I not hearing anything? Can you?
You're kind of cutting out. Are you there? I think we might be losing him, maybe.
Tommy, I can't hear you.
You can't hear me at all? I can hear you. No, I see you. Everything's on. Okay. They're saying, well, you can't hear me. Chat, can you hear me? Phones usually aren't.
Can anybody hear me?
Can anybody hear him? I can hear him. Oh, well, that's on his end there. Yeah, they can. Everybody can hear you, but he can't hear me. I knew I should have learned sign language.
All right, because I can't hear anything at all.
I know everything's turned on my end. His mic's live. Everything. I'm not sure what's going on. All right, guys, we'll get this together here in a minute. I promise. Well, now he's gone. That's what he just did. Can you hear me now?
Yes, you hear me.
All right. Okay, now we're cooking. So as I was saying, does anybody want to start off with a few questions for Comrade? Like anything, about are you familiar with the radio we're giving away tonight?
looks like a UV5R variant. So yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So anybody got any questions about that radio or, anything like that? I do have, actually, it's kind of sad. Well, he's gone again. But I have this. Or maybe not. It's not going to let me share it. I'm not sure it's his end. Something weird's going on. Okay, well, we're trying to figure out. Let's give away another radio. What do you say? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Well, we're going to pick another real quick. I'll be daggone. And I know she's not watching. That's awesome because she does not have one. I know she doesn't. RSD Prepper has won a radio.
Cool.
And
Congratulations.
I swear, no funny business. That is my mother-in-law. That's just the way it happened.
Sometimes that goes that way.
Just a second. Let's see if I can get this to show up. All right. I'm going to show you guys this. This actually, the night Jim was on my live stream, this is the website that he told us that, everything we need to know for the Baofeng will be found on this website. And you can everything. You can buy stuff on here, buy add-ons for it. You can buy chargers, programming CDs, all kinds of things on this website. So I'm going to post it in chat, and then you guys can click on it real quick and, bookmark it or whatever you would like to do. But coming from Jim, he said that's the website to use. And that's been on my taskbar since that night. And Comrade's gone again. Well, I guess I'll just be winging it. Sorry this isn't working, guys. I thought it was going to be awesome, and he'd be here to answer questions on the radios that we're giving away, but obviously he's having some communication issues himself. So, try it again.
I swear to God, I'm not doing this on purpose.
Oh, I know, man. I know. Hey, Old Ways Gardening and Prepping. Good to see you. Sherry Leach, good to see you.
Hi, Sherry.
Yeah, if Mrs. Papa wins one, I'm going to get suspicious. I swear, you guys seen me push the button, and it's right. I mean, it says right here, amount of unique comments, 87. I promise that was just total names, 87.
And I wanted to state that should I win one, I really don't need another one. So I'll put that back in the kitty for somebody else to win.
That's awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like here's you a question.
Okay.
Unless what I just posted may answer that website. Where do you find a channel to just simply listen and monitor?
Okay. If you have a UV5R, you want to set up the local repeaters. You can find them at repeaterbook.com. That'll give you a listing of the repeaters in your area and the transmit frequency, the receive frequency, if it has a PL tone, and any offset. Those 4 things will allow you to listen to the repeater. Otherwise, if you just want to listen simplex, that go to 146.520. That's the national simplex calling frequency.
Sounds like Greek to me. No, just drew a blank.
Oh my God, really? What is going on here? I got no sound.
Hey, Shorty. I don't know if I said hi to you or not. I'm not sure if I seen you. You guys change your little icon with me. Which Shorty didn't, but like Elusive did. I just don't think it's going to work out. The internet is being mean tonight. Yeah, I can hear all the noise and static coming from his phone, but he just can't hear a word I'm saying. I'm wondering if he's on Wi-Fi or cellular service or cellular signal. I'm not hearing a woman's voice. I don't hear a voice at all. I just heard a bunch of static.
Hello.
We can hear you.
Okay. I don't know what's going on. I'm just going to set my phone down and leave it there.
I'm only seeing 14 likes, peeps. That's all right. I ain't worried about the likes. I'm hearing them talking about picking purple flowers. What's up, Mama?
I'm just eating.
Your mom on the radio.
I know what you're saying. I'm giving it. Hi, guys. I'm listening in here.
Are you still there, comrade?
Yep, I am.
There he is. We're having an awful time in here.
Excuse me. Did you show them what you got for right now?
No.
It's cute. I love you.
I love you. All right. Now I can't tell if you're here or not.
All right.
Okay. So you're still there.
Yes.
Okay. So we'll try. We'll try this again.
All right.
All right. So anybody that might not know, could you tell them like what a repeater and things like that are? Where you
Sure.
just explain how to do those, get on and just monitor and stuff. But anybody that
What a repeater is. A repeater is an electronic device usually set really high up, like either on the top of a building or on a mountaintop. What it does, it will receive a weak signal from the Baofeng. They're only 5 watts. It will receive that signal and transmit it at a higher power and higher altitude to send the signal out further than the 1 to 3 miles you would get radio to radio. Basically, you can talk for up to 30 miles with just the Baofeng radios if you hit a repeater. Without a repeater, your chances are 1 to 3 miles tops.
Okay. And is there like an alert on the radio that there's a repeater in range, or how does that work? Or do you just have to know what to look for?
You would just have to look for it on like repeaterbook.com. You'd have, if you have your Chirp programming cable, all that information can be input in Chirp. And once it's in your radio, all you have to do is turn your radio on, tune to the receive frequency. In my case, it would be 146.610. That's the closest repeater to me, and that's only because I've been doing this a while. And
Right.
once you hit the repeater, you'll be able to talk to whomever you choose, provided they're on the repeater. If nobody's on the repeater, then you're talking to dead air.
Right. So would it be safe to say that somebody like me out in the sticks, I'm pretty much just whatever my radio will do, that's what I got? Because I mean, we're like the closest town that would possibly have a repeater would be Seymour, and that's like 15 miles.
Well, if they have a fire department,
we have a volunteer fire department.
Okay. At least up here, fire departments tend to allow their antenna system.
Can you repeat that?
So if they have a radio system in that town, chances are somebody has a repeater at the firehouse.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And you can also look up your local ham radio clubs. They will also have repeaters. So being out in the boonies really should not impact you being able to reach a repeater.
Oh, okay. Good deal. Let's see. We got you a question here. I have ham operators in my area with antennas on their autos. Can I piggyback off of them?
Not sure what you mean by piggyback. The best way you can connect a mag mount antenna to a UV5R. That is actually incredibly easy to do. You could not piggyback off of somebody else's antenna because there's no physical connection between your radio and their antenna. If I'm understanding the question right.
Okay. Let's see. How far away can one receive signals from? Is that the same as transmitting signals?
Yes. Again, radio to radio, 1 to 3 miles, depending on terrain. And if you hit a repeater, it could be up to 30 20 to 30 miles.
Okay. Let's see. Here we go. Here's another question. The hams in Canada are restricted more so than USA. Will the information be the same?
I cannot speak for Canadian ham radio operators. I do not know what the licensing is there. Generally, the information, generally the distance, all of that is the same no matter where you are in the world. Your receive and transmit distance is going to be the same simply because of the equipment itself and not the regulatory body, if that makes sense.
Okay. Let's see. Green Thumb Prepper. Can you go from repeater to repeater to repeater to get a long distance?
If those repeaters are daisy chained, that means those repeaters all have to be connected, which would be outstanding if they ever did that. They have not. Each repeater is individually owned either by a person or a club. Now, if they were to basically connect all the repeaters in the country, then yes, you'd be able theoretically.
Okay. And Marine said piggyback may have been the wrong term.
Okay.
Let's see another one here. So in SHTF, we would need a network of ham operators to share info across states.
Yes. That's the main reason I got into ham radio.
Okay. That's awesome. So that's something we all need to, try to get off the ground and going somehow, kind of underground, but it's hard to get anything like that going without, being on the internet or,
right.
It's.
Now, I do want to state that in an SHTF situation or a world without the rule of law, licenses will not matter. Granted.
Right.
However, ham radios are not plug and play like CB. Okay. There is a learning curve to them.
Right.
And that learning comes through practice and getting your at least your technician's license is the best way to get that practice. Otherwise, you will be operating illegally. And while the FCC may not come down on you, other ham operators will. There are groups that go out and do what's called fox hunting. They will listen for somebody with a bogus call sign. They will contact them. They can actually direction find you triangularly and show up at your door. And they will tell you to stop. They're normal people. They're not officials. However, those same people will call the FCC. And should the FCC come knocking on your door and find that you're operating illegally, they will confiscate your equipment and they can slap you with a $10,000 a day fine.
Wow.
Yeah. Which is why I always encourage everybody, if you're interested in communications, get your ham license. It's not that hard.
Absolutely. Man, that's a hefty fine.
Mm-hmm. And they don't play. They're like the IRS in that way.
It sounds like it. I'd need that network to reach Alaska. Man.
We have our Canadian brethren and sister, and you can I can actually, with being a general class operator, and if I had the proper power supply, I could actually communicate with Alaska. I was receiving Slovenia in the middle of Iowa.
Wow.
So, yeah.
So it's totally
Start out, get your tech license. I'm sorry?
so it's totally possible for her to get in touch with Alaska. I mean, that's
Yes,
totally conceivable.
that is
Okay.
incredibly doable.
Nice.
I was receiving Slovenia and I want to say Brazil because I think they were speaking Portuguese.
Wow.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. How would one set up in an event? Like, I think what Marines at, like, what do you think would be the best way for us to get something like that organized, kind of low key and underground? You know what I mean?
Okay. The best way to do it, and this is my opinion only, and I'm not, again, I don't know every damn thing, but
Right.
get your tech license, start working on the technician portion. You do have HF privileges as tech on 10 meter. You can get a 10 meter radio. I mean, North Shore has one. Get a 10 meter radio. You can throw up a dipole in a tree and you can communicate regionally or continentally on 10 meters with 10 watts of power. I've done it.
Okay. And that's a
What
10 meter,
happens,
you said?
I'm sorry?
That's a 10 meter radio, you said?
Yeah. 10 meter is really good for regional contacts and just outside of your region. But when the atmosphere is right, you can talk from South Carolina, or you're in North Carolina or South?
I'm in Indiana.
Oh, you're in Indiana. Holy crap. Hell, you're just a stone's throw from me. You can talk from the East Coast to the West Coast if the weather conditions are right on 10 meter. Now, what ham radio people do is set up what's called nets. Basically, it's networking.
Right.
On HF, it's usually either on 20 meter during the day or 40 meter at night. Okay. And you choose a frequency, you choose a time, local to you. So, do you guys do daylight savings?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You're not in that piece of Indiana that doesn't. I know there's one part that doesn't do daylight savings time. You set up a frequency, you set up a time, and about 10 minutes before that time frame comes up, turn on your radio, tune into the frequency, and just listen. Once the net is called, they'll do check-ins where you give and whatever other information they choose for that particular net. What we do is call sign, location, and weather report for ARES. That's locally. And that's the best way to set up a network. Well, it is a network of ham radio operators that are preppers.
Nice. Because, I mean, ultimately, we're going to have something like that. Or, I mean, we're going to have to.
I agree. Marine, did that make sense?
Let's see. Hold on a second. I think I missed StreamYard. Well, you've used StreamYard, I'm sure. How all of a sudden you're chatting
Yeah.
and you've missed like 70 comments, and you got to go back and up and look through them again. Hey, Tamara Reynolds, good to see you. Hillbilly Homesteader, good to see you. Laura, good to see you. Getting some more people coming in. Excuse me. Okay, finally getting to sit down. Man, it kicked me way back up. Roaming Prepper, good to see you.
Hey, Roaming.
Let's see. My wife said we need a pigeon. Let's see.
Them's good eating. No, sorry.
Hey, there'll come a day when they will be.
Oh, yeah.
Where did you get these Cornish hens? Well, over on the bank roof.
I went downtown.
Let's see.
Got me some rock doves.
I read, let's see, Kim Starlin, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Said, I read, don't remember where, that if you have a ham radio license, the government can do a warrantless search of your home if they suspect you of anything. Do you know if that is true? I think I'm probably wrong, but they can confiscate your whole outfit if they need it, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes, they can, technically.
Right.
Will they? I doubt it. Because number one, there's not enough enforcement agents. There's like 7 enforcement agents for the entire country.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You would really have to be screwing up super bad. Like messing with aviation bad for them to come to your house and say, oh, hey, we need to.
So what if it was like, say it's Marshall?
That is lot of fear mongering that has happened. And somebody read it in the license. It is in the license. So yes, you do give up that right, but chances are most ham radio operators are not screwing up in that fashion.
Okay, say if it's
and I lost sound again. Son of a biscuit eater.
I was wondering if you couldn't hear me or not.
Sometimes StreamYard is really starting to piss me off. I do apologize.
You can't hear me.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right. Perfect.
All right. Somebody gave me, I don't know if you've heard of it. I'll pass it along. I went and set up an account, but that's as far as I got. It's a thing called Melon, just like the fruit. Yep. And it's like StreamYard, but cheaper. And I guess there's a lot more things you can do on there. I just haven't time to mess with it. I set up an account. So hopefully by next weekend, maybe I can be out of StreamYard because it's getting ridiculous.
It's becoming a Charlie Fox spot.
I hate to hear that, Five. I hope your internet gets worked out. We miss having you in here, but God bless you and yours, and stay safe out there, man. We're lucky he was even here. His internet's so bad today. Now that you can hear me, what if it's like, excuse me. Sorry about that. Just a second.
No, you're fine.
What if it's something like martial law or something like that, and the military, like, they see your antenna, Now, can they just move in and take over your whole, like make your home an outpost if they deem necessary, or how does that
No,
work? 'Cause I've heard that too. That's probably
no, they cannot.
okay.
No. Chances are, if somebody sees your antenna, they're looking for it.
Right. Okay.
My antennas tend to be wire, and the wire is small enough to practically be invisible from 15 yards away.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So you don't actually have to have like a big whip antenna or nothing. It can be just a little wire.
Yes. In fact, wire antennas, in my opinion, everybody else's is different. Wire antennas work best, in my opinion.
Okay. And I did not know that. Which, I mean, there's a lot about this I don't know, but that was one I had no idea.
Mm-hmm. And wire dipoles are like the easiest to make. You just have to have there is a formula to it, and I will put it on my channel. I don't remember it off the top of my head. I think it's like 468 divided by the frequency times 2. So for 144 or 146, 520. Now, 2-meter antennas are 19.5 inches long. I do know that much. So you've got a dipole, so you've got 19.5 inches on either side. So 19 and 19 is, my math sucks. But yeah, anyway, wire dipoles are the easiest to make, and you can make them out of speaker wire.
Right on.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And 14 gauge speaker wire is small enough and people won't see it.
Right. Roaming's got a question. During Harvey, one of our comms guys in the unit was a ham operator. He said that in an emergency, example, hurricane, flood, terror attack, the use of ham through by unlicensed was not punished.
In a life or death situation, all means of communication are open to you for life and death. So yes, if somebody came across a ham radio and it was a hurricane season or what have you, like Katrina, they could call for help.
Okay, like
especially
Texas.
if they're up on,
like
if they're up on their roof.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. Exactly, just like Texas.
Okay.
If somebody caught on their roof in a flood, you damn right. If you have a ham radio, you can call for help.
Okay, that is very good to know.
Yeah,
because you never know. I mean, somebody's like, "Well, I got it, but I don't want to go to jail."
No, in a life or death situation, all means of communication are available to you with no punishment whatsoever.
Okay. Let's see if there's any more questions down through here. He did say, okay. Guys, if I've missed a question, I apologize. If you could repost it, I would be very appreciative. And if somebody could put Comrade's channel up, please, I would appreciate that as well. When my uncle passed away, he had a bunch of radio stuff. There are 6 triangular aluminum poles, about 15 feet each, and they all fit together to go very high. Is that for ham or CB? He did both.
Yes. That was an antenna mast. So, yes, CB and ham radio could use them.
Okay. But that sounds kind of likely to get you a target, though, maybe, right? If it's like that big and sticking out and it's full blown like SHTF.
Not unless you have trees around you.
Well,
You can put it right up next to a tree and run the wire. Nobody'd see it.
That's true. Just wouldn't stick it on the end of your house or anything like that.
No. And depending on what frequency you use, I mean, you don't need all of them. Hell, 2 of them would be enough. At 15 foot each, that's 30 feet. That's more than enough for 20 meter and 40 meter. So,
Very
yeah,
good.
You're good.
Hey, Northern Girl, good to see you. And thank you for posting that. I appreciate it.
Northern Girl.
All right, let's give away another radio.
All right.
That was the only family member I got in it, I promise. Oh, shoot. Hold on, I forgot to share it. But, uh-oh, that's the wrong screen. Just a sec. Oh, yeah. Pushed the button before I realized that I was not sharing the screen. But I'm not going to take it away from her because, I mean, that's what came up. Klingon Princess, congratulations.
All right.
You just won a radio, and I apologize. I hit the button before I remembered to share the screen, but I'm not taking it away from her.
Kapla.
Jim would probably haunt me if I took it away from Klingon Princess. I promise you. Jim is just giggling right now.
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's see. It's 8:02. Let's do another one. We still got 5 more. Put it on the big screen this time. Here we go. KY Survival 76. Congratulations, brother.
Congratulations. Now, there are a couple of things I want to state about these radios. I love my Baofengs. Don't misunderstand. They can be programmed for GMRS and FRS radios for the frequencies, but they are not type accepted. Will the FCC come down on you? Probably not. I just want it perfectly clear that these are ham radios. That's what type that's the type that the FCC has them as.
Okay.
Programming FRS and GMRS for receiving information, for listening, is fine. I would not transmit on those frequencies, though. I know a lot of preppers are doing that. Technically illegal. Your mileage may vary.
Okay. And anyone that my email is unlocked, I finally got in it after verifying who I am, who I say I am, and changing my password. So all the winners, if you could please just email me your address, and I'm going to ship these straight from Amazon. That way, I mean, it cuts out a lot of costs. And just put subject line winner, or radio, ham radio, whatever, just so I'm sure to see it, because I've got a lot of emails to go through from the last 3 or 4 days. Yeah, I was locked out of my. Well, yeah, you was in here when I was talking about that, I think.
Yeah.
Let's see. scroll back up through here, make sure I haven't missed anything. There was one. So would a wire antenna on your house help with the Baofeng handheld radios?
If it is a wire, if it's for 2 meter, yes. However, the 2 meter frequency polarity is vertical as opposed to horizontal. So your wire would actually have to go up and down instead of sideways. Okay. But yes, even a wire dipole for 2 meters is just as effective, if not better than the rubber duck antenna.
Okay. And the rubber duck, that's the antenna that comes on it, correct? Like that's just the...
Yeah.
Okay.
The ones you're sending out have an aftermarket antenna as well.
Yes.
Okay. The rubber duck is the stock antenna that generally comes with it. It's the shorter one.
Right.
And they're literally crap.
Well, that's good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Scroll down through here. Right on, Elusive. Says if I win, I'm going to try to connect with Jim through white noise.
Ooh. Let's not get started on paranormal stuff. Sorry.
No, you're good, man.
It's one of my other hobbies.
That's awesome, Klingon. I'm glad you got one. Kind of weird how things work.
Congratulations, Klingon. I think Jim had something to do with that one.
I kind of do too, because there ain't nobody that don't know that he had a soft spot for Klingon.
Mm-hmm.
She was hands down his favorite.
See, there you go.
Marine, I think he said you could use like speaker wire.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You can go, the smallest I would go is 10 gauge.
Okay.
You can use any size wire from 10 and up.
I think you can, KY, but you can use them for radio to radio contact without license, right?
No.
Or no? Okay.
No. Let me qualify that.
That messes a lot of people up because, like, on Amazon, that one I'm giving away tonight says ham radio / walkie-talkie. So most people would assume it's a walkie-talkie as well. And yeah, that can hang a lot of people up.
Again, let me qualify. You own the equipment. What you do with the equipment is your own thing. I would suggest not transmitting without a license strongly. You're going to do what you want to do. I understand that. And, you know, I'm not a narc. I'm not going to narc you out. Okay.
Right.
However, there are people out there that will.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Some people that you think are your best friend will stab you in the back for a pat on the head.
Oh, absolutely.
So,
I mean, if people are willing to turn in each other for not wearing a mask, they're sure not going to hesitate to turn in for something like this.
Exactly. So, can we use these for radio to radio contact without a license? No, technically.
Right. I got you. So,
and that's where
I'm sorry.
It, like you said, it's where the advertising is. Oh, it's a walkie-talkie. You can use it. No, you can't.
Yeah, they're just trying to move them. That's all they're doing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
If you have 4 radios, can you run each radio up to 5 miles each or more? Are you at like on the same antenna, or I'm not? So if you have 4 radios, can you run each radio?
Okay.
I'm confused. You might have it.
Each radio has a range of 1 to 3 miles. Okay. So if you have 4 radios, set them 3 miles apart, you'd be able to contact other people with those radios. Can you run them each more? See, I'm not sure. Yes. Yes, and I was blessed enough to meet Joe a few times, and he's really a great guy.
Oh, you met him in person?
No, I met him online.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And when I found out, I sat down and wept openly.
I did too. I almost did it on live stream. Almost. Hey, Big German, you won a radio, brother, before you got here. But you're a winner, man. You was the first one. Sorry, I'd seen him pop in here, so I wanted to get him real quick.
It's your show. I'm just here to support.
Yeah, I was sitting here watching mine and his live stream before I went live tonight, and just it's incredible that, and it's such a shame how it happened and where it, and you know how, and somebody with so much knowledge to share with everyone. I mean, what the hell is that?
I have no idea.
We've got a troll.
Boot him.
Mark Witcher, later gang.
Mark Witcher is one of the guys that comes into my chats.
Well, I don't know that I don't think he's the troll, but somebody right before, like, webcams, chat.com, hot girls and boys.
Oh.
I've never had.
That's been, yeah. Wait, I want that address.
It won't let me put them. It won't let me block them. It says an error occurred.
And they probably popped in and popped out.
Huh. Well, sorry guys, I can't get rid of that. One of the other mods can try if they, they won't let me do it.
Might be a bot too.
Could be. Okay, KY survival. One more quick. If programmed to walkie-talkie frequency, do you still need license? I think that's what we was just talking about. Yeah.
Yes, because they are type accepted as ham radios.
Oh, you're
the FCC. Yeah. Hey, Big German, congratulations. Per the FCC rules, the Baofeng UV5R and all its variants are ham radios only. While they have the capacity to program FRS frequencies, they should not be used because it's not type accepted radio. I've said it. That's all I got to say. I think it's crap because we can program the frequencies. We should be able to use them. That's just me.
Papa Prepper, do Baofengs pick up marine channels?
Give me 1 second. I'm trying to remember. They can. You'd have to program them in via chirp I think they're in the 150 range, 150 point whatever. They can indeed receive marine, aviation, railroad, and there's something else. But yes, they can receive marine channels.
Very good. Thank you, Northern Girls. I appreciate it. And Mames. Whoever got them.
Oh, crap. Hang on.
He must have lost me again.
All right. Try talking to me.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Good deal.
Too many crickets. Yes.
So you've got to keep going out and back in, or what are you doing
No,
over there?
I'm changing where my speaker comes from. It's either going to be from my headset or my Bluetooth earphone.
Gotcha.
For some reason, it keeps dropping, and I have to go back and change it.
That's pretty good, Jeep Girl.
Wow.
All right. What do we got left? 4 here, and it's almost 20 after 8. Excuse me, guys. Let me share the screen. Then I'll push the little button to pick another winner. How about it? Here we go. Thankful Heart. I think they might have already left, but I'm not sure if they're a regular in my chat or not. I can't remember. I'll have to figure out a way to get a hold of them. Unless somebody can get a hold of them for me, because I think they left, said they was going to bed. It is Papa Prepper at yahoo.com. I got it all back up and going again. And congratulations to Thankful Heart.
Yay, congrats.
Thank you, Northern Girl. I was going to ask you about something, but I'm not sure where I stuck it over here. I think it's in my bag. I'm not digging through my bug out bag, but I've got it's like 4 feet long, a flex antenna for Baofeng. Are those decent? It's like a flex.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Those are really good antennas.
When I bought mine, it recommended that was one of the best that you could get, an actual attachment for the radio.
Mm-hmm.
So I went ahead and ordered it with mine, hoping that I was making a good purchase.
Oh, yeah. You just want to make sure you get the SMA female antennas, not SMA males.
Right. Yep. The girls and boys are back.
Uh-huh.
That's weird that I can't. Well, it let me that time. let me catch back up here. Absolutely, James. I'll take all the old ammo you want to get rid of, Joe. I tried blocking it the first time, Zane. It wouldn't let me. It said I couldn't. That's why I just timed it out. Hey, Rob. Good to see you, man. Just popped in to say hi at a gas station on our way back from the ARC experience. It was awesome. Dude, I've been there. The ARC is amazing. If any of y'all ever get the chance to go to the ARC, it is phenomenal. It's I thought it was kind of pricey, because it was really kind of busy the day we're there. So they kind of rushed us through, but not really rushed us through. And there was some stuff that was still not open for public yet, but it was a really cool experience. I would suggest going to anybody. And then the Creation Museum is, I think, like 40, 50 miles away from that, which is really cool too. I was just messing with you, Joe. It's a new and more powerful strain of troll.
It's the Delta variant of trolls.
Right. I'm trying to think if I had any questions personally about the radios, but I think anything that I would want to ask, it's already been asked.
Well, if you come up with questions later, my email's in my about section. Drop me a line.
All right.
You're on my Discord, so.
Yep. Hey, Tanya Frisbee, good to see you. Saw a documentary on the ARC. Wow. Yeah, it's all the documentaries you can watch and all the videos, being there in person, because it's built to scale, the actual Noah's Ark. And it is just mind-blowing how one man built that. I mean, it is incredible. Yes, Big German, they are rechargeable, and it comes with a second battery. So you'll always have a battery going. Absolutely. I tried to get the biggest bang for the buck that I could find.
And I tend to leave the extended battery in mine and use a smaller battery as backup.
Right.
The extended batteries, I've got like 4 Baofengs, 3 of which have the extended batteries. And if you charge them up and don't turn them on for months at a time, it'll still hold the charge.
Right. Very good. I don't know if you know Skid Kid or not, but this is Skid Kid. Can I talk to the International Space Station or Del Taco on this Baofeng radio?
The first one, yes. The second one, no. You can indeed talk to the ISS with a Baofeng radio.
Are you serious?
Yes. You have to have a special antenna. It's basically a 2 meter, 70 centimeter Yagi handheld, and you have to know where the ISS is in the sky. But you can indeed contact the ISS or any geosynchronous satellite that runs on 2 meter.
James,
Del Taco? No.
James, the ones I picked out for tonight are right at $50. I think there's a sale going on where it's like $5 off. So between $46 and $52 with tax.
And that's because you have all the extras with it. Just the radio by itself is $25.
Right. So, I mean, yeah, I could have just, I could have got a bunch more radios, to give away. But I thought, if I can get 8 really good ones with an extended antenna, an extra battery, the mic, the program cable.
And the programming cable.
Yeah.
That's the cherry on top.
Yep. And it comes with all
that programming cable will program any Baofeng UV5R variant, or even if you have a UV82, it will program it.
Very good. James asks, what's a good radio that's easy to program?
Honestly, I have a Yaesu FT70. All I have to do is put in the frequency. It automatically gets the repeaters. Does it automatically? That radio is $300.
Well.
Exactly. Both things are great starter radios.
And it comes with
I've
the program
had one since I started in 2009, and it has never given me any problem.
Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 3 more to do. Yeah. Let's give away another one.
All right.
I love giving away stuff, man. I wish I could do this like every live stream. Let's see. Pick another winner. Here we go. Donna Southwood. Congratulations.
There you go. Congrats.
Baofeng radio.
I want to say that having a Baofeng radio and, getting your license is really important for preppers, in my opinion. I'm not saying everybody has to, you must, and no.
Right.
Really good idea as a prepper to have the license so you can practice with your equipment. So when an SHTF situation happens, you'll know what to do, while other people, and I'm looking at you Boogaloo boys, will not know what's going on. They can't communicate with anybody because they have these radios and they have no idea how to use them.
And I mean, you're looking at me too, because I bought one for me and my 2 girls, or my wife and my daughter. And I mean, we don't know how to use them completely. Well,
but you have someone like
they don't know how to do it at all.
To
But
teach you.
Right. Absolutely. And I appreciate that. Can you do this with a ham radio like you do a CB? Like you can go to the shop and they'll tune it and, all that for you. Can you do that with the ham radio? Like, can you take it to a shop?
You can. A better choice would be finding they won't charge you anything to do it.
Okay, you cut out right when you said take it to and it cut out.
Local ham radio club.
Okay.
They will do it for you without charging you.
Very nice. That's a prepper's favorite price.
Oh yeah.
Well,
most
birthday, Donna.
ham radio operators are cheap by nature. So yes. Well,
Okay.
There you go, Donna. It's your birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday, and you're getting a gift. So imagine that.
Very good. And she says she's already taking her ham license course. So that's awesome.
Alrighty then. See, you're a step ahead of most.
Absolutely.
Well, I shouldn't say that. You're a step ahead of the curve, basically. The
Right.
courses, like I said, they're pretty easy. The test is 35 questions, multiple choice, and tech is nothing. I mean, it's mostly rules and regulations.
Okay. Hey, Wildflower Prepper, I didn't see you come in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. I took a scanner to one years ago and had it done before. They did it for free, but that was long ago.
Right.
Hey, carrying me away. Good to see you. I was wondering where you was at. Bob William, good to see you.
Hi, guys.
Okay, Donna. With you, I'm glad you mentioned that. What I will have to do is I will email you a gift card via email so you can buy. I can't purchase it in the US and have it sent to Canada. I ran into this last giveaway. So what I have to do is send you a gift card for the cost of the radio, and you'll have to order it and all that yourself. But it'll still be free shipping. It should be. I guess I don't know. I don't know how shipping
Send
works.
her a link to the radio as well.
But in the US with Amazon, if it's over $25, the shipping's free. So I'm glad you said Canada. I'd forgot about that. But I will get you, and you'll get that tonight, most likely, after the live stream. So I'm going to make a note of that. Or, I mean, you're getting a gift card. If you already have a radio and there's some other prepping gear or whatever you'd rather have, I mean, it's yours to do whatever with. Bob, there's been a lot of people said tonight that their internet is being crazy, buffering, and
oh yeah,
this is once I'm not showing any problems on my end, but okay, Zane said the Canadian version is very different, but I mean, I know I can't ship it. So I mean,
right.
I will send her the gift card, and I hate that, but
I know Rage is a ham radio operator. What if people have an issue with warrantless search? Yeah, we went over this earlier. If you're using the radio in the prescribed manner, you will not get knocked warrantless searches to your home. You would really have to be messing with things like aviation or railroads or something along those lines for them to come and knock on your door. These are 5-watt radios. That's not much power at all. If they have an issue with warrantless search, then don't get the license and don't pick up ham radio. I mean, that's the safest way to do it. And I'm not trying to be that guy.
No. I mean, yeah, I understand what you're saying.
CB is another way to go.
Yeah, I mean, there is that. And I agree, Homestead or Flowgrown. I mean, they're already starting to kind of single us out and target us. And, if they've seen that, like, oh, we can go look and see what, do whatever we want now. So, I mean, I get it. I mean, you could always get the ham and then, listen to the weather and stuff. I mean, whatever. Like the emergency channel, just don't broadcast unless it is like full blown, emergency and all bets are off and rules are out the window.
You don't need a license to own the radio.
Right.
You only need a license to transmit on the radio. So if all you're doing is listening, get the radio, set the repeaters, set your other frequencies, and listen. That's as good as it's going to get.
Yeah, I mean, and we do that now, just for around here,
Right.
like weather and stuff like that, because we don't have like a broadcasted television, whatever. We just use YouTube or stream stuff or whatever. We haven't had a regular TV service in, like, I don't know how long.
It's funny you mention that because I'm actually in a dead zone in my apartment. I'm in a first floor brick building that has metal lath behind drywall. Okay. I do not get TV signals. Everything I watch on TV is through Roku.
Right. That's what
So
we
I
have.
stream everything.
Yeah. All right. I'm doing another radio. We got 2 more to give away.
Alrighty.
Let me get this off of there. All right, Bob. I'm sorry about that. God bless you and yours, and be safe. Hey, Combat Bacon, good to see you, man. All right. Next winner is Bear Wilkie, and he's not in here either, I don't think. If he is, I haven't seen him. But congratulations, Bear. Five, 6, 7. Just recounting, making sure. Again, if in the USA, everything is public information on your call numbers. Hold on just a second. Be cautious who you give that to. Oh, absolutely. I mean, I very seldom even give people my phone number. So something like that, I'm going to keep under wraps. I think,
If you have a call sign with the FCC, it is public knowledge. Anybody who's a ham radio operator can look up your call sign on the universal licensing system. They can get your address, they can get your phone number, and your email address. That's just the way it is. Now, my call sign, you want to guess what it is?
Just having to do things.
80 MRD. It is public knowledge. It is public information. Most ham radio operators don't really care other than to know your first name.
I have a CC radio, so can receive ham, but doesn't transmit.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You've got a shortwave radio. That's perfect. Actually, if that's all you have, you still get information in, which in an SHTF situation is invaluable.
Right. Definite game changer.
Good on you.
We got about 20 more minutes. Is there any more questions, or are we going to take the last 20 minutes and just kind of BS and talk about whatever you guys want, or we just got one more radio to give away, and I'll probably do that in about 10 minutes. Been working mad hours, so I haven't been around. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while, man. I'm glad you're
How
here.
are you?
Yeah, and absolutely, Loretta. Now he has both. He was the very first winner.
Yep, there you go.
Recap of who all has won so far. Absolutely, Mr. Morgan. Big German Prepared, RSD Prepper, I swear was not planned. Klingon Princess, KY Survival 76, Thankful Heart, Donna Southwood, and Bear Wilkie. Well, you can go ahead and mail one of them loaves of nanner bread to me, Jeep Girl. That'd be all right.
Oh, yeah, me too.
My P.O. box is back up and running. It's feeling lonely. Evidently, that was just like a random. Mine just got picked out of a random thing to make sure everything was kosher and whatnot, because I've never heard anything else from it, and they haven't suspended my mail, so it's all gravy, I guess. Yeah, that's what I said, Joe. I said, out of all people, I guarantee you Jim is giggling like a little schoolboy. That Klingon won one.
He's up there dancing a jig.
Oh, absolutely. I think I already asked this at the beginning of the show, but has anybody heard anything or got any information about any happenings
D9?
today in Australia? No, D9,
Oh.
man, she got messed up. Whew. I'll be praying for that woman.
Mm-hmm.
But I was wondering if anybody got any leaked information or anything that they might be showing from Australia. I've been worried about them all day. I just I cannot get Homestead off my mind. Yeah, I saw that, Joe. I saw that right before I came on live, and thank you. So we at least know they're okay. Anyone here getting the jab forced on them? Here, my wife's a CNA. She's a little worried. I'm not. I mean, not yet, but we know it's probably going to trickle down to that. But I mean, he called for all healthcare employees to be in 75 days, but the lady that owns our company said absolutely not. She'll do whatever she has to fight it until she just can't anymore. So maybe
my
closer
company
to
is actually my company is actually mandating that all employees have the jab by, was it January 1st? Which doesn't really affect me because I already got it. I have health issues, so my doctor's advice, get the jab.
right.
And I did. And yeah, I was sick for a couple days afterwards, but I'm fine.
That's good.
Just because I got the jab doesn't mean I think everybody else should. It should be your choice.
Absolutely, man.
Absolutely. I mean, I can't. That's a slippery slope to tyranny.
Oh, that's absolutely what it is. I mean, my thing is, look how many people every year dies. I mean, until the last year and a half, how many elderly and babies and the flu has killed, and they never done anything like this over a flu shot. Never. I mean, even all the vaccinations, this, not just the flu, but, how many people polio and everybody and everything, affected so many people or killed them, and never has anything been like this, So, I mean, I don't know why anybody be suspicious,
Power
Give
and
us
control.
give us a reason not to be suspicious. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Absolutely, man. I think I'm putting in an entry for the TV show Alone, season 9 or 10, to escape the world's BS.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I don't blame you. I don't think I'd win. I don't even think I'd probably come close to winning by myself, but man, I'd love to give it a shot just to see, for peace of mind, how long I could do it. Because I don't think I'd be a good lone wolf. I really don't. I mean, I like having my family around. I hate being alone. Like, I absolutely hate it. So I don't think I'd be a very good lone wolf. I'm not saying I'd just lay down and give up, but I wouldn't like it.
Yeah. Well, humans are pack animals.
Right.
We need to have that human contact.
Yeah, we were not designed to be alone.
No.
KY Survival said seen a video of cops choking out an older gentleman hardcore down under. I seen a video where the cop. Oh yeah, there was a video. Actually, I shared it, I think, on my Discord. There was a couple there was 16 cops on these folks, 2 people, a man and a woman, because they would not put on a mask at the beach in Australia. And they had this dude like on the ground, like holding him down. It was awful. I mean, absolutely awful to wear a mask.
No. That's crazy. Yeah, don't they realize that Australia was started as a penal colony, and you piss off prisoners enough, they go and riot.
Now there's a mental image to bring a smile. Jim doing Snoopy's happily dance.
Yeah.
Absolutely, Mames. Bless his heart. That is the thing. It should be our choice. What we choose is our business. We shouldn't ever have to get a jab just to be able to do this or that. And that's,
Exactly.
I mean, in Australia, I'm gonna see if I can get Mrs. Papa Prepper to watch native or oh my goodness, Prepper Tribes live from the other night with Australian Oz. I want, just so she can be aware of how real it is down there right now. I mean, did you catch that? Was you in there for
Yeah.
Prepper Tribe? I thought you was. Yeah, man, it's
That's some real stuff right there, man.
heartbreaking, man. I mean, they're blatantly shooting people in the head with rubber bullets. That's not, and rubber bullets are not non-lethal. They're less lethal. They keep wanting to say non-lethal. No, they're not non-lethal. Clearly.
You can take somebody's life with a rubber bullet just as well as you can with a regular bullet.
Especially that one guy that right in the back of the head.
Yep.
Not only, I'm not even going to get started on it. And now I just recovered from COVID-19, and I did have the antibody infusion, and it was rough. I was one of the people that, kind of played COVID, like how it's they're making it more than what it is. And I mean, I've never felt the way I did, that last couple of weeks. I mean, I was sick, and I never had vomiting or anything, but my body, it felt like somebody was just pulling on every joint in my body. I mean, it hurt so bad, laying in bed, like just tears streaming down my face because I hurt so bad. And I was ready. I mean, I was ready to give up, just absolutely. And I think that's, like I've said before, I think that's what happens to a lot of folks, like the elderly. They get to that point, they just hurt so bad they give up. Because I mean, if they go through anything like I was, man, it hurt. I never had that much pain in my body before, and pray to God I never have it again. But where I was going with that is, I had that infusion, and they told me at the hospital that I can absolutely, even if I wanted to take it, cannot take the vaccination for at least 90 days. And this was after Joe gave everybody 75 days to be vaccinated. So I don't know how that could play out. Because, even if I wanted to, I can't before that deadline. So I guess you just fire me or something. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Hey, Outlaw Army 77. Y'all have a good night. 5 miles a day with 70-pound rucksack at 400 for 3 days of training with 800-calorie diet and 1 gallon of water per day. God bless y'all. Whew.
Man, oh man.
Right?
Das ist nicht gut.
Respect.
Sorry. For real.
Let's see. The boys and girls are back. See if it let me block them that time.
There you go.
Crazy. Let's see. Absolutely, man. I agree. Hey, John Doe, good to see you. They do need
John,
to
that
taste.
we know you're here in spirit.
Let's see. Well, let's give away this last radio. We got 7 minutes left. I lost track of time. See, there's 47 people in chat, so 46 people getting ready to cuss. Bah Williams, she had so much. She just loved butter so bad.
Well, congratulations to all the winners. May these radios serve you well.
And pray to God we never have to use them for what we're intending.
True that.
And James Davis, you don't have to. There ain't no problem asking for prayer, man. Absolutely no problem. Not. Like I said Sunday, it ain't got to be Sunday to pray. And I've got you wrote down, sir. Getting people's emails rolling in.
There you go.
Well, guys, it is about 5 till, so I will go ahead and shut this down because it starts in 5 minutes, and everybody want to top off their drinks and get them some coffee or whatever y'all drink at this hour of the night. I'm sitting here drinking a Monster, so we'll see how that plays out. They usually don't mess with me. I can drink soda, Monster, whatever, any time of the evening and go right to bed. I drink a cup of coffee, I'm up for hours at night, man. I don't know what the difference
I'm quite
is.
the opposite. I can drink a pot of coffee and still go to bed at 9:30. I want to thank you for having me up here. I hope
absolutely.
I shared some information. Yep. Hope I shared some information, and I do have the channel, and I have a Discord. I believe it's linked in my about or my channel description. If you have any questions, drop me a line on Discord. My email is on my about section. Give me a shout. I'll answer all your questions. Talk you through whatever you need talking through radio wise, or if you just want to say, hey, that's cool too.
Good deal, man. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you taking the time to be here this evening. And if you ever want to come back over or whatever, just let me know. Or if you ever, when you do lives or whatever over there, just let me know. I had to get a hold of Joe Morgan. You was off my sub list. Like, I'd been subbed to you forever, and I went to get your email and stuff, and I couldn't find you. Like, it was just gone.
Huh. Yeah. Okay. I guess YouTube's been doing a thing. If you don't comment or something, they'll pull people. So whatever.
I guess
leave a comment somewhere.
Donna,
just say hey. I'm here.
Donna, it is Papa Prepper at Yahoo. That's it. The pepper light just went off.
Uh-oh. Party's over.
All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and shut this down. Thank you all for being here. Congratulations to all the winners. I will email Donna. I will email you your gift card tonight. And the rest, I will probably wait until morning and get them shipped out because my girls are home and I want to go spend time with them. They've been gone all week. So until tomorrow night, guys, we are starting the book of Job. I think that's a really good book to be studying with everything going the way it is right now. You know, we all need to work on our patience and not giving up on God and keep our prayer game strong and all of that. So I will see you guys tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And until then, God bless y'all. I love you guys. Thank you again, comrade, for being here. Papa Prepper.